Girl, look. I'm sitting up here watching Law and Order. Excuse my voice, y'all. My voice is going out. I don't know what the hell going on. But yeah, it's kind of hoarse. I'm a little bit hoarse tonight. I don't know why. Look though, I'm down here watching Law and Order, right? And I happen to get the notification to my phone that excuse me, that Ashley Miller had uploaded her Black Ink Crew review, right? Girl, I'm go to my channel thinking, oh, I ain't even answer no comments or nothing. Let me go over here and see what they saying. Girl, only to realize I never recorded the damn review. I just said I was about to get ready to do it. Went, took a bath, totally forgot, got in the bed and started watching TV, girl. I thought cause see, I went to look for Greenleaf, but then I remember, oh, okay, they gone to next week, I think. But I had totally forgot. Girl, that age be coming through sometime. I ain't lying. I totally forgot. I thought I had did this shit. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika. Again, in with another reality TV review. This time is Black Ink Crew, Season 7, Episode 3, Rummy in My Tummy. And I did not tell y'all last week I didn't feel that it was fair that C's called out Walt in front of everybody. I said that was totally inappropriate. He had to embarrass that man like that down to the soft opening party in front of all these peoples and stuff. So on this episode, we see Tati and Teddy sitting by the poolside trying to figure out what can we do to turn this thing around. C's stressed out and we got to prove to him that we got his back like we supposed to, right? So out comes Walt, and he's super hype. Walt be so damn extra. I be like, damn, is he gonna hurt himself? This how bad he be sometime, child. But he for right reasons this time. I understand why you're upset because we go all the way back, him and C's. There is no reason that you should embarrass me like that. Now, yeah, I might have dropped the ball, but I ain't the only one. And it's a way to address me other than calling me a drunk in front of these people, especially when you know what I've been through. So they get together and decide that they're going to all work collectively to try to bring this grand opening party and grand opening of Black Ink Crew New Orleans to fruition the way C's would want it. And they're going to call in the big dogs. So they going to send for Kitty, Melody, and Jada showed up. And I think that boy that Sky was fooling with last season that she wanted to get some sperm from, he showed up too, right? Alright, so at the house they're all discussing, what they need to start getting together, right? In comes Kitty and Jada. It was cool to see Kitty, but I'm like, considering last time Jada and Tati was around each other, Jada jumped on Tati because she thought that Teddy was sleeping with her because he was sleeping with her. Girl, my thing is this. We all know Teddy as, tight clothes wearing ass Teddy is a player. Teddy don't claim no hoe. He just bangs them and keeps it going. So Tati was totally, not Tati, what that girl named Jada was totally in the wrong. But see, Tati was wrong this episode, and I'm going to tell you why. All right, you and her done had issues. You claim like everybody in the shop done came for you, which they pretty much had. This is business. This major business. For you to be bringing them down here, this is a project that you spearheaded to make sure that this grand opening party and the grand opening itself is good for C's. Whatever went on in Miami should have stayed in Miami. It's quite clear that this girl don't have no pull with no damn Teddy, because he had been up in your face since y'all been down to the New Orleans, okay? So when the girl came in, you was wrong to ask her, let me know who you fucking in here so I make sure I stay away from him. You put her on blast. Now, I don't like Jada for what she did to you, but at the same time, I have to call a thing a thing. You started that shit. So, of course, when you say that to her and y'all already got animosity between the two of y'all, what makes you think she ain't gonna pop off on you? What makes you think she ain't gonna talk shit? And she did. And then you pulled it because security was in the building and threw beer on the girl. foolishness. Just total foolishness, you know. I didn't like that. Then you know, don't get, if you keep that same energy when security ain't around. That's all I'm saying. Then we let me see where else we going with this here after we leave there. All right, they then got into it. Donna and them in the building, of course. Donna came up with the idea of she had these nice poster boards and flyers made up. And the idea is they're going to go out on Bourbon Street and you know, let everybody know that the grand opening party and the grand opening is happening. Come and enjoy, have a good time with us. Walt doing his part. You see him on the phone confirming the reservations of people who they invited, that I guess on a VIP list. He's doing his part. Everybody is pretty much working from what I see to try to make this work. Now, Melody came down. Hey, Mel. Melody came down, and Melody gave me what I like. Melody gave me excellent work ethic, because she didn't come down to New Orleans just to help. She came with a client on the way to get her coin. Melody came in and, hey, y'all, oh, this is a nice place. I got a client on the way. I said, yes, God, bitch, make your money. And she had, even though the client was a friend of hers, it's still a paying client, and it should be an example to everybody else in there that does tattoo work, that they need to step their dicks up, okay, and pussies. But, you know, Bay is at home, so we ain't gonna get her no shit, because she just had that baby Nico. But I just felt like, you know, she came in there, she had her client. Her client wanted a picture of her mom who had recently passed away. Melody is doing it, and she's also reflecting on the fact that Cousin Pete called her child. Yes, he did. I told y'all last week, Cousin Pete might call. Well, Cousin Pete called, bitch. But Cousin Pete ain't shit either. Okay? Because she does the tattoo, then she go to meet up with Cousin Pete, because he done said that he'll meet with her, right? First he 30 minutes late, then he an hour late. And it becomes evident to her that he stood up, he lied to her. So she hurt. This is a side of my family I don't even know. But my thing is this, Mel, you should have known. If they threw your mama away 40 years ago for falling in love and having children with a black man, what makes you think they want any affiliation with you? Now, I hope things change as the season progresses, but I wouldn't be trying. And when she got on the phone and called her mama felt bad for her, but her mama told her, I told you. So now she has to face the reality of this. Your daddy's side of the family embraced you. Focus on that. That mama side of the family is full of bigots and racists. Let their ass stay over there. And this dude, Cousin Pete, probably set in his ways because he sounded like an older dude on the phone. You might not be able to break them damn barriers down, because once they old and set in their damn ways and they racist, it's very hard to make them come from up under that. I know it feels bad, like something you're being rejected, but think about it in these terms. You did just fine in this world for however many years you done been here. And you done met a man that you love. Y'all got spiritually married. Y'all done had a baby. You got out of $30,000 worth of debt with the IRS. You doing okay for yourself. You don't need they love. I ain't never been in the business of wanting a motherfucker that don't want me, and I don't beg for love, because that's free. Jesus died on Calvary so I can have free love. So I ain't doing that. So I hated to see her feel that way and whatnot, you know. Now, there was a scene where Teddy and Tati was sitting out talking, and basically he telling her he don't understand why the women in the shop come for her like they do, especially the situation with Jada, because we find out that Jada had started with Tati upstairs, and Teddy had to come and break that up. The reason why I think that there's a problem is, A, she's mad that the girl asked her that question that she asked her. I don't agree that Tati should have asked that question, but then on another side, I can understand. But I don't feel like it was a way. It wasn't what she said, it's the way she said it. And it shouldn't have been said, I feel like, in front of everybody. But she said it nonetheless, and that put her back on Jada's bad side, and now Jada won't leave the shit alone. So they keep leaving Jada ass at home as they promote the party for on Bourbon Street. They got a band out there. You got little dancers out there. You know, just the taste, the feeling of New Orleans is all around, honey. I was all for it. You know what I'm saying? But they left Jada ass at home because they felt like she don't add as much to the shop as Tati, and I would tend to agree. So now, her and Teddy are sitting there talking, and it's established they kind of like each other a little bit. And from there, I kind of felt like Teddy was going to have her back. And later on, we did see that, okay? We get a new tattoo artist. I forgot his damn name, just that fast. We at the party. He don't know the Black Ink Crew the way, maybe like somebody that watch it all the time. He may have heard of the show. And he may have seen the flyer saying that they needed some assistance, some new blood. But how the hell you get mad at that man because he don't know who you is, guy? If anybody there, a person would probably know automatically from Black Ink Crew would be Caesar first. Child, she caught an attitude. Then she didn't hire the bartender because her bartending skills was less than Caesar let her know. So the night of the party, she has a paid bartender there. The woman is not doing as she asked her to, so she tells her how she wants it done. Ma'am, if you're a bartender in the New Orleans area and you want a freelance one, the last thing you want to do is piss off a client because her review can stop your next bag. You getting smart with her wasn't even necessary. Sky got a little mad, child. She wanted to fight her, but they calmed that shit down. Then we got the police and ambulances in front of Black Ink. C's wondering what the hell done happened. He go out there to ask her to find out. It ain't got shit to do with the Black Ink. It was a girl up the street who got jumped on by some motherfucking girls. They had to take her ass to the hospital. So that's a relief. One thing I must say I'm noticing, Caesar's under a lot of stress. Now, I know that he said that he was $500,000 in debt or something like that with this. And he's stressing so hard on being able to recoup his coin. He's snapping on people. Because when Walt went and had that conversation with him, he understood what Walt was saying. And then he realized that he had been a little bit wrong with Walt. Because Walt been there with him since the beginning. And Walt has done what it is that he need to do apparently over the years because he's still there. So they make up. And I liked that. I like the fact that each person took ownership of what they did and Caesar apologized to him. Now, Donna, on the other hand, he said she can, if that party ain't good, she getting a fat ass in a, he gonna stuff her fat ass in a box and FedEx her back to New York, child. So he telling her she's still fired. Now let's center on the party itself. Like I said, we got the new tattoo dude. Sky get pissed off because he didn't recognize who she was just by face. So she got her eye on him. Then she gets into it with the damn bartender woman because she giving her fever. And then in comes Jada, who was not even invited and told to stay back at the house. Jada says she just as much a part of Black Ink Crew as anybody else. So she comes sashaying her ass in there and go right to Tati talking about she want to talk. Now, history say, bitch, when you want to talk to a bitch, you usually jump this girl. So wasn't nobody really feeling you doing that. That's when Teddy came over and said that Jada needed to just leave and leave it alone. He was telling her this ain't the time. And I would agree. That wasn't the moment, the grand opening party for you to be wanting to have a conversation with her. But because Jada was beginning to get in her feelings and get loud, Tati said, okay, I will talk to her. She go to the back to try to talk to her. Teddy say no. So him and Jada exchange words. He telling her to calm down and just do this shit later. She telling him she can do it now. She just as much part of Black Ink as anybody else. At that point, Teddy is frustrated and he fed up with her. He tells her she fired. C's come back there and he tells C's she don't add nothing to this shop. She just a receptionist. She coming in here with this shit with this girl on the night that we don't need this. I want her gone. He said, what do you want me to do? He said, I want her fired. So he was like, I don't know if she necessarily fired, but Jada, just go home. So now Jada's in her fucking feelings and mad because C's told her that she got to get on like right now. So she leaves out of the shop all up in her damn fields and whatnot. Now, let's address those who may say, how the fuck is Teddy gonna tell Caesar who he can and can't hire in that shop. He don't. But the reason why Teddy was able to make that corporate decision is because he's a part of corporate. Go to the Breakfast Club interview that is up on their page now. It's like 23 minutes. They break down what Teddy does. He ain't just a couch, he ain't just a seat warmer down to the Black Ink. He's on the corporate side of that. He has money in this company. And go watch the interview. You'll be surprised at how much Teddy was making. And then he decided it wasn't quite fair. So he just makes his money through his episodes on there and whatnot. And whatever going on with the business, they expect a Black Ink. But he had every right to make that decision if he wanted to. So don't think that Teddy had no right. Because if you go watch the Breakfast Club, it's going to clarify real well for you why Teddy, who we always call tight shirt ass Teddy, was able to make a decision so big tonight, and C's went along with it. Now, do I think Jada is going to be X'd out? Hell no, but she's going to have to calm down. Because I see next week she's going to claim like she's pregnant. At least Donna going to say she's pregnant for C's. I mean, not C's, for Teddy. Now, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just know that Jada gonna have to calm down. I know they all pop off, but y'all are on the seventh season of this. We like an occasional brawl like the one that's gonna happen next week between Sky and the new guy. We like us a nasty piece of brawl. But what we do like also, we like to see y'all getting y'all work on and having storylines that matter, like Mel's story. That story matters. Young Bae getting her citizenship, having her baby. Those are stories we would like to see. Of course, you're going to have to give us some drama, but y'all have been synonymous with giving us a lot of scripted bullshit for the seasons. We need y'all to bring it this season. You've been on TV 7 seasons. Your ass need to know how to do this shit right. Now, I'm still here for you, but I don't need this here stupid shit with this girl to turn into nothing bigger. And I don't need to see no whole lot of fighting the whole season, because that shit is not entertaining to certain crowds. And I think more than just young people who like the boom, boom, rah, rah is watching y'all. So I hope that Big Fish Entertainment hears this and they are aware that we like what you're giving, but don't take it too far with that drama shit, because I don't want that the whole season. Especially drama that don't make no damn sense, like these two whores fighting over a man that don't claim nobody. But I think he might be liking on Tati, because, girl, I ain't never seen him defend nobody. He wouldn't even defend Sky ass, okay? That's it, that's all. If I left anything out, y'all put it down below in the panic section. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please rate the videos. Ratings get me noticed on the YouTube streets. Comment in that panic section. Child, let me know your thoughts and opinions about tonight's episode. Subscribe if you haven't already for the free 99, and also tap the notification bell so that you'll be aware of when I'm down here on these YouTube streets talking shit and swallowing spit. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. There was no Greenleaf again, so y'all can start submitting your stuff to me if you have any topics that you would like me to discuss on this coming this week's edition of Fuck Shit Friday. Go ahead and start putting those those links to me, or, give me what it is you want me to talk about. If I got to go research it, that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. Tomorrow, How to Get Away with Murder returns for season 5, I do believe. I'm going to look. I ain't going to promise, but I'm going to look. How to Get Away with Murder is kind of hard for me, y'all. I know y'all be like, girl, what? It might not seem like I struggle with some reviews, but I do. And How to Get Away with Murder, I did it, I think, a couple seasons back. But I don't feel like I do it as well as others. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think I'm just a little scared of this show because it's so detailed. And I really have to... See, I'm a reality TV show queen on the review thing. Child, I could do it quick. But when it comes to stuff that's a little bit more complicated, it's kind of hard for me. And I'm already tackling Greenleaf right now. So I don't know if I can come back on Thursdays and have to be stretching my head and trying to live tweet at the same time. Because I like the live tweet doing How to Get Away with Murder down to the Twitter. So I don't know, y'all. Just let me look at it and see. Pray for me. If you one of them people that want me to do it, pray for me, baby. Send that power, send that confirmation to me so that I'll come down tomorrow and give it to you. I'll let you know. Anyway, I done talked 19 minutes to try to stretch this shit out. Girl, I ain't got nothing else to say. Good night.